deal for many teens and an even bigger headache for police. Tomorrow will be one of those days when Tampa police officers will need a lot of aspirin. Rod Carter's in downtown Tampa to explain what all that means.
Well, tomorrow, Gail, is something called National Go Skateboarding Day. It's a legitimate event for kids to enjoy a day of skateboarding. But last year, when they held this event, Tampa police say many of those kids tested their limits and their patience by trying to take over downtown. Jacob, Tyler, and Zach are never bored with their boards. They travel all over just to find places to skate.
Just fun.
Today, the adventure brought the East Coast teams to downtown Tampa, armed with their skateboards and a video camera.
Just being in the air, doing the trick, landing the trick.
They captured every moment on tape at the convention center. They shared that video with us, including this near accident during one of their jumps. Yeah, Jacob almost rolled into an SUV. Then they moved inside. The thrill of the jump only matched in intensity by the thrill of not getting caught.
There's good spots everywhere that sometimes you're not allowed to skate them
because it's against the law. Tomorrow, these three will wheel their way into National Go Skateboarding Day, but their fancy landings could land them in trouble with police like it did for many last year. These are photos from skateparkoftampabay.com. It shows police arresting teens during that event. They were riding through downtown city streets and on the steps of private buildings, which is not allowed.
So a lot of these will be young kids that will be dropped off by parents, and as they're being dropped off, we're going to want to tell these parents that it's against the law to skateboard on the city streets, downtown, and on private property downtown.
And TPD will arrest some violators and take their precious boards, but these kids are planning to do it. On the website, they even give directions to the illegal spot. These three are not at all concerned about getting arrested. In fact, it's the way they want to roll.
It's worth it. Even if you get arrested after you land it, it's even better.
And those skaters told me today that here's their theory. There's going to be so many of them, Tampa police will not be able to catch them all. Well, the Tampa Police Department is discouraging that notion. But they say they're not discouraging of the event itself. They just want to make sure that these kids skate in the proper place, which is a skate bowl in a city park that's set up for them to do that. They want to remind them that it is against city ordinance to skate on downtown streets or in private property on those steps like you saw in that story. And they say that is because, of course, of the public hazard to the safety of people who are driving by or even people who are walking by. So that's their thought, and they are planning well ahead for this event tomorrow.
All right, Rod, thank you.
Sure.
By the way, the punishment for violating the skating ordinance is a maximum of 60 days in jail or a fine.
Tonight, one person